Walk me through how bad this is really for your business, because you've got to take care of teachers, and at the same time, these teachers have got to figure out ways to take care of students.
Yeah, I think, Hadi, firstly, good morning. And I think, as ever, we're responding to the call of the leaders of our country to ensure that education must continue and that education will not stop. And what I'm incredibly proud of is just during week one, we've already delivered over 1 million online remote live sessions and over 500,000 offline sessions. When you think about that ability to be able to switch from on-site learning to online, again, it's just testament to the fact that this is years, if not decades, of investment, not just in the technology systems. I think people naturally make the assumption that when you're talking about remote learning, it is only about the technology systems, but actually much, much more importantly, it is about your people, and it's about your processes and the pedagogy and how well connected that is to be able to go from on-site to online delivery seamlessly. The expectations of ourselves, of our leaders, and of our teachers is the same as it's always been. It is to ensure that we are able to deliver the progress and the potential of our students in any setting. So from our perspective, it is a change, but we're not doing anything differently than we've done historically.
Specifically, walk me through this, because there have been a lot of reports of not just GEMS, but other education providers essentially going to parents and saying, demanding those fees up front for the rest of the year. And the question is, of course, what this is even going to look like, given we still don't really have an outlook of when kids are going to be able to go back to school. I mean, how concerned are you with, paying teachers and keeping people employed at a time when they can't go into work? What does this look like for GEMS?
I think we're obviously committed to ensuring that we can sustain our support our teachers. I think that is the most important thing. So long as education needs to continue and so long as education must be delivered, then there is naturally an expectation that there would be the fees and revenues that would correspond to enabling that learning. I think we have a very simple view. If there are no teachers, then there are no education. So consequently, we do need to be able to have the fees to be able to sustain that. And for all intents and purposes, the way that you would judge what is being delivered online to a great extent is what I said previously. I think, are we still able to deliver the progress and the potential that our students and parents expect of us? Are we still able to deliver the qualifications, the credentials, and most importantly, the character that, again, our parents and our students expect of us? And so far, certainly through week one, feedback from our parents has been resoundingly positive.
What specific steps did you have to do to, I guess, move to meet this demand for online education? How significant were the changes that you've had to really implement over the last little while? And do you have the ability to ramp up further if necessary?
I think, at least again, I can only speak to GEMS and our network of schools. I think the quality and the consistency with which we operate our schools in a brick and mortar setting is essentially what we've translated to an online setting. And frankly, we've invested hundreds of millions of dollars over the last decade in our technology systems. So our infrastructure is able to manage this transition. In terms of ramping up, look, we see incredible opportunities given the current situation for us to be able to offer education to those students that may be marginalized in those communities that perhaps don't have access to high-quality education. There's also opportunity for us to leverage our infrastructure to support the government as they try to ensure that their students within their public system are being taken care of and getting access to the quality of education that they deserve.